As the fame of Kadamattathu Kathanar spread across Kerala, another powerful name was spoken with equal fear and respect: the mighty Kunchamon Potti of Kunchamon, Madom. People believed Potti had mastered dark spirits and invisible servants that obeyed his every command. Whenever Kathanar and Potti met during their travels, they greeted each other warmly, but beneath their smiles lived a silent rivalry. Each knew the other possessed unimaginable powers.
Though they respected one another, both secretly believed they were the greater master. Potti often thought, "I command invisible spirits like servants. Even Kathanar cannot do that." Meanwhile, Kathanar quietly believed his mastery over mystical arts surpassed Potti's powers. Neither spoke these thoughts aloud, but destiny was preparing a confrontation.
One day, Kathanar decided to visit Kunchamon Madom, but he wished to test Potti's pride. So instead of traveling normally, Kathanar stepped into a boat with no boatman at all. Then, using his hidden powers, he commanded the boat itself to move. Across the river, the empty boat glided silently through the water, like a living creature. Standing near the riverbank, Kunchamon Potti watched in disbelief as the unmanned boat approached his shore. The moment Kathanar stepped out, smiling calmly, Potti immediately understood the message hidden behind the miracle. "So, Kathanar wishes to challenge me today," he thought silently. Despite the silent tension between them, Potti welcomed Kathanar with great respect. Food was served. Lamps were lit. The two masters spent hours speaking about rituals, spirits, magic, and ancient knowledge. But beneath their calm words, both waited patiently for the perfect moment to prove their superiority. As evening approached, Kathanar prepared to leave. Potti accompanied him respectfully to the riverbank. But the moment they arrived, Kathanar stopped. His boat had vanished. Then, slowly, both men looked upward, and there, resting upon the top branches of a giant mango tree, sat the missing boat. Kathanar instantly realized what had happened. Potti had secretly used his invisible spirits to place the boat upon the tree as an insult. But Kathanar only smiled. Looking directly at Potti, he calmly warned, "If my boat is not brought down immediately, I shall perform a ritual that will force every woman inside this house to run outside and climb the tree themselves to bring it down." At first, Potti laughed softly, believing Kathanar was bluffing. But within moments, terrifying screams echoed from inside the house. The women of the household suddenly began rushing outside, as though controlled by unseen forces. Fear struck Potti immediately. He realized Kathanar was not making empty threats. Before the situation grew worse, Potti raised his hands in surrender. "Enough, Kathanar! Forgive me," he said. Immediately, he commanded his invisible servants to return the boat safely to the ground. The strange force controlling the women vanished at once. Standing beneath the moonlight, the two great magicians looked at one another and finally understood the truth. Neither could truly defeat the other. That night, beside the silent river, Kadamattathu Kathanar and Kunchamon Potti swore never again to compete against each other. From that day onward, they remained close friends, bound by mutual respect. And across Kerala, people continued telling stories about the day two of the greatest magicians in history finally faced one another. Some legends are born through war, but others are born through respect between powerful men. And the tale of Kathanar and Kunchamon Potti became one of Kerala's greatest mystical legends.